Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet, y'all. Realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. It should be mandatory. I've been saying this for I don't know how many years now, but it should be mandatory, fellas, at birth to get a DNA test. To get a DNA test, and I've been saying this for I don't even know how many years now, right? But it's the truth. Because I'm so sick and tired of hearing these types of stories. I told y'all I had this happen to one of my best friends, and where I was saying that, yo, I've never seen a grown man cry like that before in my life. This happened, I want to say 5-6 years ago. One of my best friends. 2 out of the 3 kids was not his. 2 out of the 3 kids was not his. So here we have another video, man, of whatever this guy's name is, where he talks about not only did he find out that he wasn't able to get a woman pregnant, but he found out that the 3 kids that he had with whatever woman he was with, the 3 kids are not his. So let's get into this video, y'all.
All right, the doctor walks in and tells me I'm in good health, but I'm sterile. I'm like, what you talking about I'm sterile? I got 3 kids. I don't make no damn sense to me. I don't understand I'm sterile. I don't know. It blows my mind. You know, I got 3 kids. One's 15, one's 12, one's 7. So I'm like, I don't understand that. So anyway, I go home and I just start thinking, it's gotta be my kids. But I started thinking about the fact that every time we watch like those ancestry.com commercials, they come on and my wife kind of always turns the channel. I'm like, why you always turn it? I notice you always turn the channel. She's like, those are stupid. They don't even work. And I'm like, anyway, I started really thinking, I'm like, if I'm sterile, and the doctor said I've always been sterile. It's not like something that, you know, it's always been genetically since I was born. I started thinking, I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get these kids tested. You know, I really didn't want to. I wanted to believe that my wife wouldn't do this to me, but I have to get my kids tested. So I secretly get a little sample of all of them. I go to the damn what is it, the ancestry.com place or whatever, and anyway, get them tested. Then I think about this. My wife got a birthday coming up. We got to throw this big birthday bash. We already been planned on it. So, you know, basically I got the whole birthday bash planned. And then basically what happens is I get all of our families there, birthday bash. I get the popular mixologist in town. Chief of police comes because he works with my wife sometimes at our company. So chief of police, this whole big thing, you know, because I want to make a big splash. It's her birthday, you see? So what ends up happening at a certain point, we bring the big birthday cake out. You know those big birthday cakes you see on the movies? Got one of those big ones. And then I had a woman come out and she held up the sign that said, "You lying bee." And it blew everyone's mind. It blew her mind. What is this about? What is this about? And I was like, you know what? What this is about? It's about the fact that this mixologist is his son. Hey, let meet your daddy right here. I straight up had to tell him, this is your dad. The chief of police, hey, this is your, that was, so 15-year-old mixologist, that's his daddy.
Now, I have a lot to say. First thing that popped in my mind was why you have to do that at the birthday party, but you never know what people is going through emotionally. People handle things differently. Would I have done something like that? No. That I wouldn't, me personally, I wouldn't have done something like that, but that's what you chose to do, sir. Hey, I wish you nothing but the best. What I would have done the minute that I got that DNA, the test back, what I would have done was confronted her the same damn day. Hey, yo, it's probably, depending on whose name is on what. You and your kids got to get up out of here. Divorce proceedings, all that stuff. All that stuff. Get your 3 kids and get out. I wouldn't have made like what he said a splash. I wouldn't have done all that because I don't care to do all that. For what? For those that knows, and she knows, and you knows. That's all you need to know. But again, he's hurt. He's upset. He did it the best way he thought he could do it. Number one. Number two, I respect it because it could have went a million other ways. As far as you know, as far as you know how a lot of people take it the wrong way, as far as taking somebody, deleting somebody, I should say, but as far as taking somebody's life, deleting them. So he didn't go that way. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. I want to know, how does he know that the mixologist is the father? Let's keep listening because I got so many questions.
Chief Police, 12-year-old, that's his dad. And I mean, I was hurt.
So the chief of police, how do you know this?
I was hurt. I mean, I was so hurt. I just had to decide. I decided I just had to sleep in my car. I mean, I couldn't be in this house. I couldn't be around her. Just all these lies. I mean, I've been raising these kids for 15 years. There's no way that they're mine. They're not. I'm sterile. Like, so basically, I just, you know, I'm in my car, sleeping in my car, going to work, doing the normal thing I do, and I just was, you know, running into different issues and felt the need that I needed to go. I really needed to go back to church. You know, I just really wanted to do that, and was getting some good, like the preacher and a lot of different people giving me some good advice and some good guidance, kind of helping me to understand that, you know, it's not the kids' fault. You know, you've been there for the kids, you know what I mean? And, you know, then I start finding out there's some problems. Kids are having problems at school because their dad's not there. They're used to having their dad for 15 years. I haven't been there, you know. So I start going back, you know, being there for my kids and everything like that or whatever. But I have to let her know. I'm like, I don't know if we can work this out. I don't know. I mean, possibly, but I'm here for my kids. I'm going to try to be here for my kids because I feel like it's the right thing to do. It's what God wants me to do, you know, and I think it's the best thing to do. So that's what I decided to do.
One of the worst things you can do, fellas, in a situation like that is move, depending on, again, this is why I said earlier, it depends on whose name is on what. Because one of the worst things that you want to do is to pack up and move out. Because once the judge hears that you packed up and move out, they're immediately going to give, assuming that, you know, the property's in your name, they're going to immediately give everything to the woman. Which 9 times out of 10 will still happen anyway if you don't move out. 9 times out of 10 it'll happen that way anyway, but you have a higher probability of getting, for example, if you own a house, right? You have a higher probability of the judge saying, "Hey, yo, sell the house and split the you know, split the whatever you earn." I told y'all about one of my homies that got divorced about a year and a half ago, finalized. How his dad passed. Dad left him the house. He gets married, gets divorced. The wife gets the house. How does she get the house? My dad gave me this house. My dad paid this off years ago. They don't care about that. You packed your stuff up and you left. Oh, but I had to leave because I just couldn't be in the same house. Just like he said, my homie said the same thing. Couldn't be in the house, bro. I had to get out. I was fearing I had to separate myself. That's all cool, fine, and dandy. But the judge does not care. When you put yourself in that situation, I'm telling you right now, you can grab all your stuff and go to another room. That's completely fine. But do not pack your stuff up and leave the house.
Later on, you find out, because I have a 7-year-old. We didn't know who his dad was. So basically, after a certain amount of time with the ancestry.com, like other people will get tested and everything like that or whatever. And then I got an alert from an email alert. And I'm like, really? So we kind of find out that it's this NBA Hall of Famers. I'm like, I was tripping. I'm like, this can't be the case. I go and ask her, I'm like, who's his dad? She's like, yes, that's his. I'm like, because my son, my son, He could ball. I mean, he could ball, and I ain't got no athletic skills, you know. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, me and my wife are still trying to work things out. I moved back in, but I'm not in the same room. You know, luckily we have multiple rooms. I'm there for my kids, even though they're not my kids, but they are my kids. I mean, I'm there for my kids. I'm the only father they know. So I've been doing the best that I can with this whole situation.
The extent a lot of men go through to be with their kids is crazy. Even when kids are not there. These are the type of videos that a lot of women is trying to suppress or stop from being pushed through. But we got to talk about it. Me personally, I wouldn't be able to do something like that. I wouldn't. I'm sorry. And this isn't no shade or me talking down on him. It's just me being honest. Oh, you know, me and my wife, we're still trying to work things out. There's nothing to work out. There's nothing to work out. Everything that you guys have together, because you're married, ain't no you're yours and hers, and you guys are married. So everything you own together should have been sold and split evenly amongst you. Those are not your kids. Oh, the kids was doing bad in school. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hey, this is the father. I didn't know that ancestry will help you figure. That's interesting. Man, technology is crazy, bro. Technology is wild. Technology is wild. I did not know that ancestry did all that stuff, man. Got me wondering, should I sign up? No, seriously, man, but shout out to this guy here. There's things in this video that he said that I wouldn't have, a lot of things that he said that I would not have done. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Me personally, it would have been a hell no. You know what I mean? But he did everything that he believed, and I said this all the time, fellas. If you believe this right, he believed that this is right, the right way to do it. So that's what he did. He didn't hurt anybody physically. Nobody had their life taken from him. Nobody got assaulted. Hey, he wanted to do that. You know, something else I wanted to say. Fellas, get a DNA test on them kids, man. Do it with your girl or baby mama, whoever. Do it behind her back, but do it. Do it. They had a study saying that damn near 25-30% of men that thinks they're father of the kids are not the father of the kids. That's an extremely high number. And it only gets worse as the years progress. It only gets worse. Get a DNA test on them kids. I'm DNA testing all of my kids. I don't give a damn if we've been married 5-10 years. I don't care. Why? Because I've seen this happen with my homie. And it wasn't like his girl was some, known 304. We all thought she was like I said this before, we all thought she was a good ass girl. I used to tell her, I'm like, bro, you got a good one, bro. We can only hope and pray for a woman to get a woman like her. And then come to find out she's been smashing this whole damn time. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, man, I'm done, man. I want you to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, y'all be safe for her, cub.